Jill, you're monetized.
Yeah, I know.
It's exciting.
Wait, who are you?
I'm past Jill. I just posted my first video all about my debt-free journey.
Oh, well, don't ask me how that's going.
Well, aren't you excited to be monetized? I'm so happy for you.
Oh yeah, it's good, but I worked really hard for it, and what am I gonna make? $2 a month?
Well, who cares? I've only got 50 subscribers. I wish I was where you are.
Oh, you haven't done the 30-day upload challenge yet, have you?
What?
Yeah, good luck with that one. Word of advice? Don't do it.
Well, I'm excited and I wish I was where you are.
Amateurs. Who are you?
I am future Jill. What? I'm rich. Yay! I'm monetized. I'm monetized. I'm monetized on YouTube. Yeah. I'm monetized. I got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. That's right, my friends. I am monetized on YouTube. Yay! When I hit 1,000 subscribers, it was a kind of empty feeling because I realized still a long way off to being really successful on YouTube. So that was kind of weird, and applying for the YouTube partner program and hoping that I would get through because I had a few singing videos on my channel which I made private just in case, but I got accepted into the YouTube partner program anyway, so that's really cool. I don't even know much about the copyright stuff, so if anyone can tell me, I don't get it, because I want to be able to sing some covers, you know, if I feel like it, but maybe I can't. Anyway, so now I'm monetized and I have ads on my videos. Great, amazing. And yeah, I want to tell you how I did it and give you some tips on if you're waiting to get monetized, or I don't know, I want to help you out. I don't really know what I'm talking about though, so we'll get to that though. Basically, what I mean by that is, look, it just takes hard work, and you don't know what's going to work, and you don't know what isn't going to work, and you have to just try it all, right? And you have to be really consistent. I've worked really freaking hard. I did a 30-day YouTube upload challenge, which was insane. I wouldn't recommend it. But you know, I've worked really hard, and there's some people who have started after me, done less videos than me, have more subscribers than me, have more views than me, and that's hard. That's hard to accept. I'm not gonna lie, made me angry. Made me angry to see that. So if you're watching me and thinking, what? How's she monetized? Well, it's just luck of the draw, I think. There's a lot of luck that goes into this stuff. And some, you know, I did do strategic things. So it's luck, and as well as hard work, and then some strategy, and then just winging it, and I don't know. I don't know, mate. You'll get there, baby. Monetization, I don't think, is the hard part. It's like making YouTube your full-time job. I'm sure that's the hardest part. I know that's the hardest part because I've been doing this for a year like a full-time job, and I haven't made any money yet. Anyway, I have started to make money off my videos. I've been making $1 a day. $1 a day. Which is awesome. I'm actually so happy with that. Who's gonna say no to $1 a day? Obviously it's gonna grow more. Yeah, these are my tips, okay? These are my tips. I have tips because I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of smaller YouTubers, and I watch myself, and I analyze my own journey as well. So this is what I would suggest you do if you want to get monetized, or you want to be more successful on YouTube, And of course, take this with a grain of salt because it's not like I'm growing exponentially. Maybe these will help, maybe they won't, but here they are. Try to be different by being yourself. Try to be different by being yourself. So what do I mean by that? No one is you. So that's how you're going to be different. You need to be yourself, and that's how you'll stand out, and that's how you'll be different, right? Because no one is you. So try to be different. Stop doing what everyone else is doing. Stop copying other people. And that was my next tip. Do your own thing. Don't copy everyone. That's what I did when I started. That's the thing, like you'll copy your favorite creators when you start. And that's what I did. I copied the people I used to watch and thought, I could do what they're doing. Let me do it now. Yes, and I did it. And it didn't really work for me, even though at the time I was enjoying it and it was so much fun. Now I feel like I'm in a groove of what I like, but it's a mix and match of other people. So don't copy people, but copy them. If you've been following me, you know I contradict myself all the time. So don't copy people, but copy them, because by copying other people, you'll end up putting your own spin on it anyway. And you need to like model yourself off successful people, right? That's pretty much what everyone does. When I started singing, I wanted to sound like my favorite singers. So I sang, and the more I sang, the more I did it, the more I had got my own sound, and I stopped copying and I developed my own sound. So that's just all part of the creative process, right? So don't copy everyone. Try and be yourself and try and let your thoughts flow out. Let your ideas of the thumbnail, let your thing, experiment with all different things. But then, you know, if you see someone doing something and you think, wow, that's really cool, like try it, see what happens, or be open to it and copy them, and you'll eventually find your own style. So try not to copy people. Let yourself do it your own way, but at the end of the day, you're going to, at the beginning, copy your favorite creators because that's what you're learning from, okay? So try and be yourself, but also get inspiration from other people. Oh, another thing, like when you are watching your favorite creators, really look at what they do. So do they have great lighting? Do they have amazing backgrounds? Do they take their videos inside? Do they go out and do a vlog? Do they have quick cuts? You know, really analyze what they do and copy that as well. And level up, have a look at your own videos objectively and go, yeah, my lighting could be better. Yep, I could get a better camera. Yep, I could do this. Of course, you don't need all that stuff, but there are ways to do things that are cheap or easy, or I mean, it's not hard to just tweak a few things here and there, try new things. If it's not working, if you're not growing as fast as you'd hope, maybe you need to step it up a little bit. Just saying, maybe you need to work a little bit harder on the little things. All right, another thing I did that made me get monetized was I asked my friends for help. So my friends watched a lot of my videos and that was really good, but really it was because I'd been working so hard for a whole year that my friends came in and were like, yeah, you really want this, you've been working hard, you deserve this, we're gonna help you out by watching a few of my videos and getting up that watch time, as well as that I use TikTok to drive subscribers, to get more subscribers to my channel. TikTok has really helped me get that 1,000 subscribers. People find me on TikTok and then they subscribe to my channel a lot. So that's really helped. You need to do something else other than YouTube. You can't just rely on YouTube for all your subscribers and all your views, because I post on LinkedIn, I share it on TikTok, I share it on Facebook, I share it on Instagram. Do I do that every time? Almost, not every time, but mostly I'm promoting my video everywhere. I think that what happens is they see it like once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, and then they subscribe. They don't see it once and think, oh yeah, I knew she was a YouTuber, I'm not going to subscribe. They keep seeing it and they think, I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to help her out. She's working at it. So I'm going to give her a little sub. And also, I don't know why, but some people don't know that subscribing is free, which I had no idea. My parents actually said to me, you need to say it's free. And I'm like, everyone knows. Everyone knows that when you subscribe on YouTube, it's free. Hello, old people. But then I found out other people didn't. So sorry, mum and dad. Another thing that really helped me monetize my channel was I spoke about a controversial topic. So the majority of my watch hours have come from one video, and that's where I'm talking about how I am child-free and I don't want kids. And that's controversial. There's a lot of people out there that would never talk about that. I didn't know it was gonna go off. I just did it because content. Like I'm doing this video, content. Everything's content. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it. I had no idea that it would be my highest ranking video. I had no idea I'd get so many comments, and it's driving traffic to all my other videos and change the kind of theme of my channel, because you've got to give the audience what they want. So majority of my subscribers come from that video, so I decided to do more videos along those lines, and yeah, that's helped build up my watch hours. So if you can think of something controversial that you want to talk about, because the only way you can stand out in this internet online world is kind of by being controversial, whether that's talking about something that not many people talk about. So what I'm talking about isn't necessarily controversial, but a lot of people are scared to talk about it, or they don't hear people talk about it, or there are topics that people have polarizing views on that you see. It's really easy to follow someone if they believe in something that you believe in. And if it's polarizing, you might get some trolls and you might get people saying they don't agree, but more people are going to be interested in your videos if you've got something interesting to say that not everyone else is saying. I'm sorry, but you can find whatever anyone is saying on YouTube like 30 times over. So you're going to have to try and talk about something that's maybe not so mainstream. That's what I do. That's why I did my video, because I thought, yeah, there's going to be a few people that would be interested even to watch this to be like, what? She doesn't want kids? Oh my God, I need to watch it. You know, so, oh well. Yeah, what else do I want to say? I want to say that I have worked so hard on this channel on YouTube. I love it so much. I love the thumbnails, I love the filming, I love the editing, I love creating the whole video, I love putting the music to it. I love everything about YouTube. It just really stretches me creatively on every level. I have so many levels. It makes me so proactive. It changed, like, you have to do so much to have a successful YouTube channel. So I've worked really, really hard, and I appreciate everyone who has supported me, because there have been people who haven't supported me, especially people who I'd expect that would. So I appreciate all of you. So the one thing you can do if you want to support me is watch my ads. Any ad that pops up, watch it all the way through, don't skip it. That's one way you can support me, because then I make money off that ad. So that's an easy way to support me, but otherwise just watching the whole video, just watching any of it, just a nice comment, a like, all of that stuff, subscribing really does help me. I notice every time the subscriber count changes, I'm checking it all the time. So I do appreciate every single person. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am really happy that you got me there. Thank you to every single one of you. I appreciate you so much, and my friends and family who helped me. Thank you. And yeah, that's it. Next chapter. Next goal is 10,000 subscribers, I think. So that's going to be a while, isn't it? Why, oh Lord? Anyway, I've got to go out. This is why I'm dressed like this, because I am actually going out for the first time in a long time. I'm going out for dinner. That never happens, so yay! I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!